Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Twitter. How's everybody doing today? It is the 14th of November. Nothing too major today in regards to economic news. Just went over that just a little bit ago, and we have FOMC today at 10:30. We definitely should be getting some good moves when it comes down to gold, but at this point, we're just gonna see what happens here. Let's go to the charts and take a look. Here's what the MetaTrader 5 is looking like. Got an update on that. Great thing I was able to update it now. So, MT5 is updating, I guess. Okay, beautiful is back. So at this point on 30-minute candles here, these both charts that you see right now. On the right, we have pound yen. On the left, we have gold. And at this point, we can see both candles are most likely going to end up closing bearish at this point. Deciding on whether we are going to enter a position or not really is kind of skeptical a little bit. If I was to enter on anything, I think I feel a little bit more confident on gold. Stop loss might be a little big. So we got about 20, let's see, 20 pip, let's see, we got 48 seconds until the candle closes. We will be entering this sell. Taking 1 to 2 trades today. Got about 25 pip stop loss. It's very important this candle closes bearish. If this candle does end up closing like a weak bullish, I'm gonna stay out of sells entirely. We do have a good range to the, or we do have a good range to the downside, but we also have a slight liquidity wick to the top, so we do have to be mindful of that. But we have good, nice 30-minute rejections to the left-hand side. We got 16 seconds now, so at this point, I'm gonna get ready to enter the position. Just waiting for the candle to close. Once we go 10 pips profit, we will go ahead and close 90% of the position and then stop loss of entry. If we go about, I'm gonna say it's gonna say 120. If it says 120 on the screen, we're going to 50% the position at that point. If it says negative 120, and actually I might even do like negative 90, which in that point would be 9 pips. If that is the case here, we shall see. We do got to make a upper wick, so I'm not too worried about this at this point right now. This is drawdown relatively expected. We do need to make a liquidity wick at this point, but still pretty confident on the push to the downside here. We're in a very volatile session at this point as well too. Not necessarily the open of the New York session, but literally a second candle within this, so got a lot of volume in the markets. Alright, so it looks like we're starting to get pretty close to the point I'm relatively looking to start 50%ing, but hopefully we can start rejecting at this point. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, once we get about 9 pips drawdown, we are going to 50% the position to reduce risk. It'd be pretty silly to just hold the position full, and take the full 1.5% loss. I'm trying to do everything I can to lose less than 1.5% if the play doesn't end up pushing in my favor. As of right now, it has not pushed in our favor slightly. Um, More so to the drawdown than our profits. So getting close here to 90%ing, or excuse me, 50%ing. Yeah, so I'm a 50% position at this point. Was a very strong bullish candle before this bearish candle though. That's something to take note of. But regardless, it's not like we still can't get that push to the downside. But we shall see. Might even 50% again just to reduce the risk even more. Same close full at that point. Seemed about like it was gonna hit stop loss, so probably be a better decision to just kind of stay out of the position there. We did okay in regards to risk managing, but I think I might just take one trade today, and that might have been the trade, honestly. Unfortunately, it was a position that was a losing position for sure, but um, luckily there is always tomorrow. I'm gonna check the news as well for later in the week for something that. So later in the week we do have decent, actually very good news events, so we can definitely capitalize this week. And, as well, that's why I'm gonna definitely make sure to take one trade this week because it is gonna be a very more risky week. Uh, what days we have to pay attention to the most here? So today we had relative FOMC, but those at 10 o'clock. So nothing crazy. I'm not trying to risk the most here. Uh, Something I didn't do today is I didn't check my higher time frames necessarily. And now that I'm checking my higher time frames, I'm really seeing. So number one thing I messed up on today is I didn't check my higher time frames. I just kind of hopped on here and was taking looks at the 30-minute chart, and it's pretty irresponsible. That can definitely understand why now I have lost this position because looking at this, we have a bearish candle here that closed with literally no range wick to the bottom or nothing like that. Doesn't show good price action. That price is going to want to continue to the downside here, and this opened up at 4 a.m. And I never kept in mind almost that the hourly candle was very bullish. So that's something I took a gamble on there. So now it makes sense, right? So understanding that makes me realize, okay, it was a very risky sell to enter. Number one, because I didn't check the hour or the 30, or yeah, I didn't check the hourly. I was checking only a 30-minute. I didn't notice that this candle closed like a bullish like this. We were next to the resistance, but that's just a big risk we're gonna take because there's still a good chance we push up, even make a slight bullish candle here. The next one will close again, bearish, boom, push down. Um, this push to the downside can happen for sure today. It's just one of those things that the entry was very critical here, and we definitely got the wrong entry. But I was being a little, I was being, not even a little, I was being very impatient. I really just kind of hopped on, only looked at the 30-minute charts. Big mistake, big mistake. So if anybody's watching at that point, just know, um, if maybe you trade like an early session, you gotta wake up early wherever you are in the world. Uh, Never forget to check all your time frames first. The super silly mistake on my part. Um, but you know we can't cry over spilt milk, so just gonna have to keep moving on past that. But regardless, though, it was a very small loss. Not even something to sweat about or even trip about. It's just about bouncing back and just getting that consistency up. Obviously, you know, those things that definitely affect consistency, but I still feel confident in these markets to be able to capitalize and you know one dub should be a little bit more than our the losses we have taken. I'm gonna go ahead and mark up GJ. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably just gonna take that one trade that I took earlier. Relatively might hop off the stream here today pretty early. Not too sure. I might give another chance to a play, maybe one more. But that's strictly it. 1 to 2 trades specifically. Last week for sure. Even the week before that, I did have a couple twin trades. Traded like I really had like no effect because they kind of went like broke even positions. But then I entered another two positions, which ended up kind of it was on gold and it would definitely went against me. But having those two positions that go against me at once was just it's just kind of silly. We have 20 minutes until this candle closes, and at this point, can't say I'm really eager. I mean, if it does close below, I could look to do another sell, but at this point, I think if it doesn't do that, ladies and gentlemen, I think I might just hop off for the day. So I might enter impulsive entry here on GJ. We started kind of break past, not fully. Just gonna close full. Son of a gun. Yep. Well, didn't listen to myself there. It slightly broke. I did see it slightly break. Impulsive entry necessarily wasn't the best entry there, boys and girls. Uh, Oof. Yeah. So that was a little unfortunate there, but we thought we could maybe can make the play work out there. Good thing was able to cut the loss relatively short. But yeah, after that, we're just gonna have to end the stream. Got to come back tomorrow, um, and look to scale into 1 to 2 trades again. But I will be seeing you guys tomorrow morning, New York session. Like I said, tomorrow I don't believe there's anything major. Oh yeah, never mind, never mind. We have PPI tomorrow. Finished goods, PPI wholesale prices. So yeah, maybe look to try and do something here with gold. Oh yeah, but that definitely more than rejected. Definitely not the impulsive entry I thought we was gonna get. I can't say this didn't break though, so even though it broke, it still just rejected this point and held strong. So no worries, it's what it is. Um, but yeah, thank God, man. Everybody have a great rest of you guys' day today. God bless, and let's just be ready and better tomorrow. So thank you guys for tapping into the stream today. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, have a great day, guys.